Thank you.
Namaste, greetings, salutations, good vibes. It's Thursday, it's night, it's 9 p.m., and that makes it
Thursday night.
Vibes with Master Rochi and Caitlin the Talent.
Dummy.
How are you doing tonight, Caitlin the Talent?
Well, I'm kind of on a manic upswing right now, so I'm doing real good. Real good.
So that you're saying that kind of sucks for me then.
Yes. Yes. It's like I drank a full Red Bull, but without drinking a full Red Bull.
No, but you're consuming enough sugar for a small preschool.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, she is. So she's on a manic upspring and a sugar high. Oh, joy.
Oh, all the comments.
Well,
all the comments already.
Caitlin.
Hi, everybody. I see your comments.
Namaste. Caitlin, I really like to say that when we bring guests on our show that we are bringing on beautiful people.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes.
Well, even though I like to say that, sometimes I don't know. Like our guest tonight. He has been recently paroled from Facebook jail.
Ooh.
Now, I know you have a bias. We discussed this before the show because I asked you not to show your bias, but you do have a bias towards Mr. Butts. Yes. You think that he is a great individual, that he was just, misunderstood, and that sympathy should be given to him.
Yeah, I refer to him as my bud buddy.
Okay, I can understand your point of view.
Yes.
But I want to know, is he the deviant and the outright breaker of Facebook guidelines and community standards, which he has served his time for? Is that who he really is? Is he a beautiful person? I don't know. But you know what? We're going to find out tonight.
You ready?
Are you ready to bring on this Facebook parolee? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this may not be pretty, But we are going to do this because we want to uphold our journalistic integrity, like when we broke the story "Birds Aren't Real" before 60 Minutes or Fox News.
Some viewer discretion is advised.
Yes, we are not responsible for what our guest says. Okay, yeah, I think you can bring him on now.
I already did.
Thank you. Mr. Bearded Buds, or may I refer to you as Bearded?
Bearded's fine. Yep. Or Jamie if you want, even, because that is technically my real name. But either or works perfectly fine.
I think we should use his government name for this interview.
I don't even know if that's really his real name, but I do see he is being accompanied by his co-conspirator.
Yes.
Yes.
She's the one who was sending out all the secret messages while I was locked up. She was sending out those coded messages to everybody. So I mean, she is 100% that co-conspirator.
Right on. Well, our audience just is dying to understand, and I want to understand what led you to this. I mean, how did you find yourself in Facebook jail?
I mean, so I made a post, like here.
Just one post.
Yeah, I made post. It was one post. We had for the month of February. We had a giveaway going for all of our exterminators, which you guys are now members of the Exterminator Club. We had an exterminator only giveaway, and we were making a post about it. And Facebook hit me because on my exterminators post, I have a picture of a crosshairs on top of not even a real cockroach. Like, it is a little joint roach with legs. So it's
all right.
And they hit me for gun violence and animal cruelty on that. Now, I made the post. So I made the post, and then I shared it into my group and also the Brooklyn Boys group, because they were the ones who were sponsoring the giveaway. Facebook threw me in jail for the one in my group. That was my first 24-hour stint. I got out of jail.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
So you're telling me you are a multiple offender, not just a
repeat offender.
A repeat
offender.
I thought that I was under. Oh, this changes everything. I thought he was a fine offender.
Well, now in my defense, they never gave me an attorney to I tried to appeal this. So I mean, it is technically a multiple offender if that's how you want to look at it. I got my
well, yes, you animal hater and gun owner.
Yes. So they hit me for that first one, and they gave me 24 hours. I took that post down, and then when I went to my profile page and I clicked on the button to remove the post, as soon as I clicked the button to remove it, they hit me with my second violation. Same post. It was just the shared one of the original. So then they gave me the 36 hours in jail. So I hung out in jail over the weekend, got out on Monday morning. They gave me all my stuff back, got my shoes back on. I went live Monday night.
I do have a quick follow-up question here.
Yeah, absolutely.
So not only are you, posting, vile animal hatred things and for God's sakes, gun things, you are also trying to establish a cult of this kind of thinking.
I mean, I can see how that's I can see how that could be brought in. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, you see how I'm curious and kind of suspicious here.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense as to why Facebook had it out for me, really, if you think about it. So they gave me that 36-hour one, and the third and final post was nowhere to be found. I searched for it because I was like, I need to get it down before they hit me again, because I knew I posted it 3 times. I got out of Facebook jail because I couldn't do anything while I was in jail. I got out. I went to the group. I searched it. I couldn't find it. And that same day, someone actually commented on that giveaway post. So it popped it up in my notifications, and I was like, I can find it. And they hit me with my 7-day. So that was my 7-day. And then shortly there, when I got done with my 7-day, one of our sponsors was live. They were playing Dance Dance Revolution against their brother. And they were getting after it. And I 100% I am guilty on this one. I can't even argue Facebook. I wrote in Facebook, kick his ass, Hannah. And I pressed send, and Facebook hit me with inciting violence and gave me 30 days. And that's where I've been. 30-day stint. So technically I really repeat offender or just caught up twice. I mean, the first 3 jail sentences were all the same.
Offender.
No, that's double
You're a
jeopardy.
habitual
It was double
offender.
jeopardy. It was the exact same crime. There was no new crime committed when they locked me up the second and third time.
Hey, how can you support somebody that is a violent animal hater with a gun that has started a violent cult? How?
And rooted people to kick each other's ass. Don't forget that. I mean, if you're
Oh, okay. I believe he has amazing moral values.
You heard it here first. The talent.
Kate Patel.
The talent thinks that Bearded has high moral values.
I like her.
I'm not buying it.
I like her. Kate's good shit.
Well, you got part of that right.
Let me guess, you're gonna go with the shit part?
If I have to be truthful, yes.
Don't worry, Kate. I still love you.
So, while you were spending this time in jail, and sometimes these questions have to get personal, but you have to understand people want to know.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was 30 days.
The world needs to know.
Did you become somebody's Facebook prison bitch?
I did not. I kept to myself. They kept me in the hole. I only got, I was locked up for 23 hours out of the day. They would let me out for about 1 hour each day. And I mean, I think you guys saw me a few times when I was on rec. I jumped over into YouTube. I was on Facebook. That was my recreational jail time. So I didn't become anybody's puppet. No one claimed me because they felt that my crimes were too intense to be out in general population with the rest of the convicts. So,
well, yeah, I can understand that. They usually keep psychos by themselves.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I can vouch for that.
cruelty to animal type thing, like they were like, oh my God, this guy doesn't like bugs. Like, I mean,
especially cartoon roach bugs. I mean, how much hatred can a man have in his heart to go after cartoon animals?
Despicable.
I'm sorry.
You're
I mean,
supposed to be supporting him.
yeah, I thought you were my supporter.
I am, but that doesn't mean that I don't. There are some aspects that I don't agree with.
Okay, well, at least you do have a little bit of moral fiber.
I support him, but there are some aspects I don't agree with.
Yeah, you don't have to agree with everything.
Well,
That is true. Like, I don't know what Caitlin's drinking right now, but it looks gross because it doesn't say Pepsi on it. But I still love her.
oh, you'll be surprised what Caitlin actually consumes. Most of us, well, it usually shocks people initially, but you get used to it eventually.
A lot of people would find this one gross. It's pineapple peppermint.
Yes, pineapple peppermint if you missed it.
Tea.
Pineapple.
Oh, pineapple peppermint tea.
That makes it even worse. So
Yes.
first off, it was wrong because it was tea. And then the first word in it was pineapple. So that's like a double negative, which does not make it positive. That makes it throw it away.
Yeah, you don't do pineapple, do you?
I don't know. There's
Or
a
peppermint
I mean-
or tea.
Another sure sign of a psychopath.
I don't agree with that either.
I don't do pineapple, peppermint, or tea. Like those three things mixed together. That's just all three of those were an out.
So, now that you are on parole,
Supervised release, yeah.
are you going to go back?
So I know that you've been there when I was talking about it, how I said that they've got me on supervised release for another month, that I get off April 11th. That's when I actually get like a full release, do your time and dip out. But
Quit talking around the question. Don't get hostile with me now during this interview, or I'm going to have to go to a hostile type of interview. Are you going back to Facebook jail? Yes or no?
Man, I can't make any promises, so we're gonna go with probably. I'm sure it's gonna happen. I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to be a liar.
Well, thank you for your honesty. Finally, we're getting to the truth.
We appreciate the honesty.
I'm trying to read these comments as they're flying by, and I've noticed that Cosmo and a few have noticed the background that you chose out for him, Kate. Not to change the subject away from the interview. We can get back to it, but I just really wanted to make sure that you guys noticed that they are loving Cosmo's background.
Oh, wonderful! Yeah, yes, we weren't going to mention his name, but as a personal friend and friend of the show, we wanted to salute Cosmo, and we couldn't think of any better way to do this than the border.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Very nice.
I think it adds a nice.
We love you. We love you, Cosmo, and this is for you, brother.
Those feet are just for you, Cosmo. I'm gonna do that.
I don't ever know if I'm doing it right.
I got stacked hearts. I beat you.
I feel like we're going to get hit for throwing up gang signs or something.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
See?
Right.
You guys brought me into your live. You brought me into your live, and now you're going to get hit for gang violence next.
Right.
Gang signs.
Yes. Yes, we're at an extreme support of violence, cartoon or otherwise.
Someone's trying to break in here.
Somebody's trying to break in.
Yeah.
Hit it when it comes through the door, even if it's Mama Rochi.
You're making it the tow sucker. You didn't go with the tow truck. I thought it was going to be called the tow truck, but either way, it's great. So Master Rochi, Cosmo's building a fourth car.
Right on.
He's now going to build a fourth car. He's going to make a foot, or as he's calling it, the tow sucker. So we're going to have a foot racing down the track for Potwood Derby.
Cool. Actually, he is modeling this car after Caitlin, both in name and description, because it's like a size 15.
Oh, so Caitlin's like the stinky foot.
Yeah.
Caitlin's like the stinky foot. Okay.
At the beach, there's been people that have seen her tracks and thought it was Bigfoot.
My feet are gorgeous.
So
I've seen your feet. I've seen
and
them.
they're gorgeous.
yeah, but you didn't see the lenses we had to use to make them look normal.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of photoshopping in there. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really think that was a real hand that was holding her foot either.
The only time that she really gets by with it is on Halloween. When she goes dressed as Zippy, the clown.
I am barefoot right now. I could show my feet.
Oh, please don't.
No.
Cosmo's in the chat. You don't want to do that.
If you've seen The Hobbit, you've seen everything you need to see.
Hey, I shave my feet.
I shave my feet.
Like I said, if you've seen The Hobbit, you've seen all that you need to see.
My feet are well groomed.
Well, at least one part of you is. Soap and water never hurt anybody.
Mom said, don't make her do it. Do it.
So yeah, we'll just go on from there. So how's all the preparations for the Potwood Derby coming?
Busy.
This is our fourth Derby now. We've had 3 of them before this, 3 last year, and now this is so it's the second annual Potwood Derby. And each one we've learned a little bit from, but each one we've also changed a little bit and made them slightly different. So this is our first big event one where there are going to be just a mass amount of people at, and I don't know that we can get all the preparation we need done. Regardless, it's gonna, they ask a lot of questions. They're like, hey, are you guys gonna need this? Hey, are you guys gonna need this? Would you need this? And I'm over here like, we're just a hot mess. I have no idea. We normally just wing it. Like we just throw something together and wing it. And they're like, oh, well, we'd like to, so it's the preparations are absolutely in the works, but it has been a crazy stress moment because getting things to actually to plan. Like, the plan is to have the Derby. That's normally like plan number one. Do the Derby. Everything else we kind of just mold. That's how we ended up with the name Hot Mess Smoke Sesh. We just sort of meld it together, and whatever happens is how we do it. But with us coming together with AOD for this, it's not so much of a hot mess, which just puts us into a bigger panic because there's so many things that we didn't think that we needed to know.
Well, seriously, if I can help, part of what I actually do is coordination, management, and supervision. So if I can help you out, let me know.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, I'll probably actually. Yeah,
I'm actually like a boss.
I feel like I have the opposite of that job.
I mean, in all honesty, Master Rochi, I'll probably put you to work come race day if you're willing.
Hey, exploit me.
I don't want exploited.
You love exploitation.
Oh, Kate, Kate, I wasn't going to ask you, but we've got plans for you for the Derby. Yeah, you're busy. You're busy on Derby day.
Well, I'm going to be in a costume though, so.
Yeah, that chicken suit's going to look great on you.
You want me to bring the chicken suit? I'll bring it.
I have my own chicken suit.
She does.
Really?
I don't know if my sister still has it, but yeah, I did have my own.
We can chicken together?
Mama Rochi has a sloth.
She has a wolf and a unicorn. Calm down.
A wolf and a unicorn.
But she looks like a sloth.
Don't be hating on Mama.
I'm not hating on her. I love her. She is the love of my life. She is my vision in white, and without her, none of this would be possible. But yes, she looks and moves like a sloth.
No, anytime she puts either one of those costumes on, she looks like a beautiful ballerina, because when she's in a onesie, she wants to prance around. She does a little prance.
Yes, but she does it so slowly.
Well, now this just got even more exciting to know that you guys have onesies, because Saturday morning cartoons, we normally shoot those shows in our onesies. So
I have nosies.
He has no onesies. He's not in the squad.
Oh. Well, I mean,
why cover up something beautiful with a onesie?
He does have.
We do need a cameraman.
He does have rainbow iridescent pajama pants, though.
Ooh.
Oh no, I do have a onesie. I have a red union suit.
Not the same.
Well, it's a onesie. It's all red and it's got a trap door.
Don't worry, Mama. I got you.
Pretty cool.
Mom said stop picking on her.
Stop picking on who? I'm sorry, Mrs. B. I'll stop picking on you.
No, Mama said stop picking on her.
I'm picking on who?
Mom.
I'm not picking on Mom.
What are you talking about?
Keep fucking with my mom. I'll fuck you up.
I love you, Mom. I love you, honey.
I got you, Mom.
Don't hurt me. I am Johnny. I am Johnny.
Mom says that yours has an open butt.
Yeah.
Your onesie has an open
butt
butt.
flap. You gotta have the butt flap.
Yeah, I got it.
Butt flap.
Yeah.
I used to have a Pikachu onesie with a butt flap.
Is that what they called that?
Yeah, but for a long time you thought it was an eye hole.
Like one of those furry costumes.
She was a little confused as a child. Now look, we had heard that don't let your children play with garbage bags.
Yeah.
But, sometimes, that's just urban legend and stuff. Don't let your children play with garbage bags. It's true.
He'll turn out like me.
Yes. Say hi, Kate.
What's up?
Hi, Kate.
So, hey, well, we are going to be giving, I guess, because you were asking, Mrs. B, are we going to be giving away some of your products on the Monday show?
Yes, we are.
Oh, so excellent. I can't wait to do that because you've got some scrumptious stuff. But I think we are talking about the bath bombs. Is that right?
Yeah, so I'll probably put together maybe 1 or 2 packages that'll have the bath bomb, the salve, the body butter, the salts, and the sugar scrub.
Ooh, a whole spa package.
Yep.
Oh, that's going to be great. Thank you. We look forward to being able to do that for everybody on Monday. Now, I've got a rant.
Ooh, I like rants.
I love the rants.
I have a rant.
It's probably
My rant is, and some of you may have seen this post earlier. What is so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Now, half of this is funny, and half of it isn't. But, when I start to talk to people, because I get a little passionate about this stuff, they'll chuckle, they'll kind of roll their eyes, and they'll laugh. But isn't that what we're really needing, is peace, love, and understanding? I was born and raised kind of a child of Aquarius, the belief that the age of Aquarius was upon us, a time of harmony and understanding and technological and spiritual wonder and rebirth and renewal. And, I think that most of the human race shares this feeling. But look who we've been led by. We've been led by conquerors, people with massive egos. We haven't been ever led by somebody that wants to enrich everybody, that wants to spread, peace, love, and understanding. And that's disappointing, because we're so interested in hate and conquering and beating out somebody else to stop and think of the other way of handling things. But that is my rant for tonight. What do you think, Caitlin? Okay, Mr. and Mrs. B, she takes 5 or 10 minutes to process things. What do you think?
I am in absolute agreement with that.
Right on.
Peace, love, and happiness for sure.
One like this.
I don't know.
Well,
I like to
we
live
hear-
by. I don't know where it is. I like to live by the philosophy: do no harm, but take no shit.
do no harm, but take no shit. Well, why that may be a good all about me philosophy. I don't know.
I don't think it's necessarily an all about me philosophy, because I could be going reckless all the time on everybody, but instead I just channel all my anger towards you.
Oh, I know. I know. I am Johnny. I have hatred coming from Crystal, Mama Rochi,
Up nugs, Brew. Up nugs.
Caitlin the talent. Yes, but I don't know. I'm happy, and I'm a normal kind of person. So they've had no effect on me. None. Effect at all.
No effect.
No effect.
Okay, I thought I was gonna sneeze.
Oh.
Please don't hit me.
I thought I was gonna sneeze.
All right. Sometimes when you rear back like that, I just think you're going to hit me.
You just,
So
it's an automatic trauma response. You
yeah,
just cower.
it's automatic trauma response. I am Johnny times 2. Oh, more gang signs.
Your fear
more
makes
gang
you so
signs.
powerful.
Every time. So honestly, it's really funny. I don't know if Kate's even noticed, but every time she's looking down at something, I'm assuming it's her phone and the other stuff. But every time she looks down and then leans in to see what it looks like you're trying to sniff the feet on the screen. Just so you know.
Nice.
Every time you're always like, yeah, see, there you go, leaning towards that big toe. That big toe.
You know,
It's like,
Nice.
Bearded, thank you for giving her an excuse, because without that, it would be what it really is.
she's so sweet.
I had to wrestle my house shoe from her earlier, because you would think she was like an addict huffing paint. She had that moccasin right up to her face, just as huffing as she's got this for
You're a shoe huffer. You're a shoe
Yeah.
huffer. I've heard of those kind. I've heard of those
You
kind.
know, this is why she and
No.
Cosmo kind of got
Negative.
this connection going.
Negative.
Shoes? I don't know.
Negative.
I don't know. I think it's suspicious.
So are you and Cosmo when we get to the KC Canifest? Are you and Cosmo gonna like hold feet? Are you guys gonna like walk? I guess skip on one foot while holding the other foot and like
Hobble.
yeah.
I think hobble would be.
Actually, I
Oh,
want
like
to.
a potato sack race, except for you guys will be holding toes.
Yeah.
How about crab walking with holding? Crab walking with 3 legs and holding toes with the other one.
I think if Cosmo could spread his toes as wide as I could spread my toes, it would be doable. But
But nobody's possibly can spread their toes as far as her.
Yeah, I've been told I got a pretty wide toe spread.
So you're like the master toe spreader, is what you're saying.
My mom refers to it as Flintstone feet.
But not good enough to get her into the sideshow that we tried to when she was 11.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
they
needed an
said
extra
she was average toe spreader, but just couldn't see a future in entertainment. It was heartbreaking.
Look at her. She's thinking about holding her own foot right now. She's
She's showing me this hideous appendage.
This is the good foot.
Yeah, well, that's the good
This is
foot.
the
Please
good
put
foot.
it down. My God, I don't want to see the bad one.
This is the good.
We've made you cover them since birth, and there's a reason.
Then why am I barefoot now?
Because you're an adult. You can do what you want. You know better.
Do I?
Well, that's what I keep asking myself. Do you?
I think with previous conversations we've had, we've determined that I really don't.
No. You need me as your life coach.
No.
Yes.
No.
And Walter.
Negative. Negative.
It sounded to me like you needed him. I think that's what it sounded. It sounded like that's what you were asking for.
Oh yeah, most of our conversations, even the positive ones, are about her bad decision making.
I mean, I think we've all made a lot of bad decisions in our life, right?
We have, but she's really running way above the curve for her age group.
Oh, so you're saying she's good at it?
Oh yeah, she's very special.
Right on. Well, I mean, you do have the plus side. So now, like, she hasn't been to real prison, right? She hasn't been to Facebook prison.
Not yet, but we're,
I have high hopes and aspirations.
Now I know how my parents felt when I was at a little bit younger age, when they told me that they did not see college in my future, but prison was a real possibility, and signed the waiver and sent my ass to the Army at 17. So, yeah, it straightened me up a little bit. But my dad was a pilot in the Air Force and then a teacher.
Teachers' kids are always the worst.
Teachers and preachers. Yeah.
My best friends were a cop's daughter and a preacher's son. So yeah.
All kinds of trouble there.
Teachers,
but we always had the best. We always had the best smoke.
Oh, absolutely. Cops' kids, judges' kids, all the ones who have parents on the extreme up and up. They always had the best kids to hang out with.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what we used to go to. Yeah.
The county that I live in, our mayor literally stole a cop car while he was drunk. If that tells you anything.
Before he was mayor?
No. Well, can't remember if it was while he was mayor or like right before he got elected.
Is he still mayor?
Yes.
You see, and that is, why do we always manage somehow, doesn't matter on the party, but always find the dumbest person in the room to lead us?
Well, obviously he was pretty smart. He stole a cop car and somehow still got elected mayor. Like, who's the real intelligent person here? Obviously he has something going.
Obviously not the electorate.
Something. He has something.
He
So,
figured,
you know,
he figured something out. He's like, I can steal the cop car and still be the mayor here. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And, I'm afraid that he's probably not alone as far as some of these politicians thinking. I'm a congressman, I'm a representative, I'm a judge, I'm a sheriff, I'm whatever. I can do what I damn well please. And as long as we're dumb enough to keep reelecting these jokers, we get what we deserve.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, hey, why don't we take a quick break, because we do want to play some music from Clayton Anderson.
Ooh.
And Clayton is going to be on our guest on our show on Monday night. He is a Emmy considered country music artist and a cannabis and hemp activist here in Indiana. Great guy, so make sure you and catch him on Monday night. Also, this is brought to you by Master Roach's Garden, masterroachesgarden.com. Stop by Master Roach's Garden and check out some of our fine merchandise. Like what, Kate?
Master Roach's beard oil.
Thank you, Bearded. I tell you, it takes her a few minutes to process things. She would have gotten to it eventually.
Oak moss and amber, favorite, followed right by Nag Champa.
It would probably really help me if I started listening to you when you spoke.
Right. No.
I mean,
Show me your fish.
show me your fish.
Oh, this can
Yeah.
be
Hey.
Does it look good? Wait.
Is this
Oh,
like
yeah.
Cocktail Beaver?
Put a pole in the water, make it jiggle just a little bit. Any day out on the water, about as good a day as it gets. Bring something nice and cold, cause you know it's gonna be heating up. Well, I stay with the ribbon lipstick on the back of that truck. All these coolers ain't made for beer. What the hell you think we're doing here? Show me your fish, hold 'em up proud. Make a brim look like a large man. Show me your fish, put a palm in his mouth. Smile, pull the camera back up and stretch your mouth. So he was spinning that ugly stick, fighting like Moby Dick. Pull him up, wait for the kiss. Show me your fish, better show me your fish, show me your fish. I could work a sinker or a bobber in the water long as sun shines. Putting all the 10 pounds to the test on the test line. You might find me smack dab in the middle of a honey hole. Oh, floating a new piece of the river on a slow troll. Now these coolers ain't made for beer. Boy, what you think we're doing here? Show me your fish, hold 'em up proud. Make a brim look like a large man. Show me your fish, put a palm in his mouth. Smile, pull the camera back up and stretch your mouth. So he was spinning that ugly stick, fighting like Moby Dick. Pull him up, wait for the kiss. Show me your fish.
Panic.
Well, that was almost a full video from Clayton Anderson. We love him. I don't know what happened for the lag, but
MJP, yes, she's fine.
Honor-
Mrs. Bearded can see the YouTube chat over on this side, and so she's seen that Sherry was in jail, and she responded to Sherry with chat, and that's what we were laughing about, was that she responded on Facebook to Sherry on YouTube.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
right
Yep.
on.
I suck at reading comments.
Oh, the comment thing that takes a while to be able to get used to it, especially when they really start moving. When they start growing through there, and you got to be able to like speed reads, that way you don't miss important stuff. But you'll still miss the important stuff, and then people get upset and they're like, "Oh, they don't like me. They never read my comments," and it's like, "Yeah, Jolly, they're on YouTube right now too."
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, we are on YouTube right now. And as a matter of fact, after the show, because unlike some people, we are we try to maintain Facebook guidelines and community standards.
Was that
So
was it a jab?
when we feel that it may be necessary to break such guidelines and community standards, we go elsewhere. So once this show ends, we will probably be on YouTube if anybody wishes to join us.
I feel like that was I feel like you just jousted me there, Master Rochi. Was that a? Yeah, he did that chop hammer to me.
How does that make you feel, Caitlin?
Right, Kate? How are you gonna let him pick on me like that? I thought we were homies.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Got
Love you.
I'm breaking it. I'm breaking it.
I just
Ow!
want, Master Rochi, Mama
I'm a
Rochi,
gentle
and
power.
Kate, I just want to apologize right now if your YouTube channel gets crazy, because it looks like the masses are going to be moving to YouTube, and you've been there with them before, so you know what they're about to do. So
Yes,
I love
we
you
do.
Ill buff.
Yes, we do. And, I am more than willing to subject Caitlin to this. Or actually, okay, total honesty, because I feel that this is very important. I have no problem unleashing Caitlin on YouTube. I keep her on a leash on Facebook. You come to YouTube,
It's over.
I'm letting her go.
Oh,
Over.
yeah, no, I'm well aware. I've seen her in our chats while we're on YouTube. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen her there. It's
But now she's going to be in control.
Which-
Whole another story.
I'm
just,
docile.
I mean, since I know that currently you're on Facebook, I'm trying to keep mine very, very under control as well. So I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
we do like that, you depraved multi-offender, Facebook jailed, now paroled Mr. Bearded Buds. Sincerely.
I do what I can. I try.
Oh yes, as we've seen, and your rap sheet now is about this thick.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
I think you've had your 3 strikes on Facebook, Mr. Buds. Your pledge. I mean, you couldn't pledge to me that you wouldn't return to jail. So
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say, well, because I didn't want you to be like, oh my God, I can't believe Bearded would lie to me. He said he'd never go back. And I mean, whether it's next week, next month, next year, or 5 years from now, if for whatever reason Facebook were to throw me in jail, then that would have made a liar out of me. So I mean, I am going to try really, really hard to stay out of Facebook jail. I just gotta be careful with what I say, because certain words are trigger words for Facebook. Luckily, I caught myself in one of them. I was in somebody's live because I've got another fun relationship with another person who does lives, and I was typing in, "Oh, you little hussy ass tramp," and as I was about to press send, I went, "Oh, wait a minute, I don't want to go back to Facebook jail," so I deleted it. So I mean, I'm working on it. It's really hard, but I just have to stay off Facebook, because I do things
filter.
like, I don't have a filter. And Facebook, they're like,
well, sir, you see, you greatly disappoint me, because I fully expected you to lie to me. You're ruining my sequel. The next one was going to be the sequel, Bearded Bud's back. He lied.
oh,
You're running things for me.
all right, hold on. Let's just rewind real quick. So no, I don't think I'm ever going to go back to Facebook jail. I think I learned my lesson this time, Master Rochi, and I think I'm good. I don't think I'll be going back to Facebook jail.
Well, that makes me so proud of you to hear that you are going to turn over a new leaf, become a new person. And you know what? Personally, I wish you the best in your new pursuits. But if you do find yourself back in this same situation, expect no mercy like what we gave you this time next time.
No, I mean, I think I learned my lesson, Master Rochi. I think Facebook, I think that time of being locked up, that they gave me 30 hard days. I was in the hole. The only place that I could, my only visitation was over on YouTube for an hour each day. I got to go hang out over there. Sometimes there weren't even lives over there. So then I was stuck, peeking through the windows, watching Facebook lives, like tapping on the glass, but no one could ever really talk to me. It made me sad. So
He does the same thing, but it's usually at houses.
I got to reply to Jane real fast, and I lost her comment on my phone. So I got to get some supplies before I can make those shirts, because I have one piece of transfer paper left.
the I Eat Ass shirts, I mean the positive, creative, and passion.
Yes, those ones.
Yeah.
Yes. I got to get some more supplies, because this one, the front and the back are two separate pieces of transfer paper. And,
Really?
yeah.
They're not the same transfer paper.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I had to print out the tiny ones. I
Yeah.
printed out the little baby ones
You
first,
can't
and
just
then
reuse them.
and then like the back is like one big one.
You can't reuse them.
I didn't tell you guys about the YouTube link because I knew if I told you guys about the YouTube link, you would go over there and you would act up right out the gate. So I needed you to be on your best behavior on Facebook before you went all wilding out on YouTube. Now that you know that YouTube's there, go ahead and wild out. You guys did amazing. I appreciate
Thank you for
how
being here.
respectful all of you were in their chat. And I'm not saying their live is over. I'm just saying you did fabulous for the first part of the show over on Facebook. I love you guys. YouTube has been open the whole time. So if you guys want to wild out and jump on their YouTube channel and,
Make
be
sure
your
you
true
like
selves.
and make sure you subscribe. if you
Absolutely.
want.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If you haven't liked and subscribed to Mr. and Mrs. Bearded Butts, give them your Facebook and YouTube information in case we have viewers that aren't familiar with you guys.
And the voice of Cosmo. Wow. So this is it's the secret society chat that I told you. They are our YouTubers. They're the ones who go in there and have a blast. I did give them the Master Rochi's Garden Facebook page, and one of them was having a lot of issues, and she wasn't sure if it was just because she wasn't a member, but it kept kicking her. So I probably should have started with letting them know that you were on YouTube. But again, I wanted them to try and be on their best behavior.
Thank you. And we love it. Yes, and if people follow us over to YouTube, yeah. But we do try to thank you, because we do try to keep, especially this show, because it is on. It's not a members only; it's open public forum
Right.
on Facebook, so anybody can watch. There's no age restriction on it, so we do try to keep it as clean and fun as possible. I guess there is an 18.
No, not 18, but I think on YouTube I put like you gotta be like 13.
Oh, 13. Right. But anyway, I thank you and everybody for for being so good and so gracious and tuning in for us tonight. And I'll tell you what, I think we are just going to kind of wrap things up. Mr. and Mrs. B, thank you so very much for being on tonight, and hopefully we'll talk to you here in a few minutes. Give us about 10 minutes to switch over and take care of a couple of necessary things, and then we'll be over on YouTube.
All righty. Well, hey, thank you so much for having us. It's a blast. It's not that a lot of people don't invite us onto their shows. We have been invited, but it's always a pleasure to jump on and get to talk to other people and be on our best behaviors. That's that's really the best part is, we have to try to be on our best behavior.
Right. It can be challenging at times.
It really can. It really can. You have to think about what you say before you say it, just to make sure, you don't want to, pop it off. Cause I know you guys also turn, just because I'm going to ask about this in your live, so you don't get to end it yet. You guys turn your lives into podcasts as well, correct?
Yes. I had a podcast called Peace, Love, and Good Vibes, and I was never happy with the content, so I didn't really publish anything. So we are using that podcast, and we are replaying our Thursday Night Vibes and Mondays with Master Rochi. Both shows are replays on our podcast.
Gotcha.
I would like it to be noted that he was never happy with this podcast content because I wasn't on it.
Oh,
and I'm hilarious.
Well, I mean, Kate the talent, of course. Yeah. He was missing the talent.
Soon,
Only been trying to tell him this for a
there
year.
will be a change coming soon that Caitlin doesn't feel that Caitlin, the talent, no longer applies to her. So
She's
There's
Queen
gonna
Kate.
be-
forward,
There's gonna be a metamorphosis. Don't spoil.
well, there will
There's
be a
gonna be
metamorphosis,
a metamorphosis.
at KC.
Yes, that KC is going to be the
A-
site
a-
of the metamorphosis.
A name.
Oh, so it's going to be like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly in Kansas City.
Quite literally. And that's foreshadowing. You'll get it when we get to Kansas City. You'll understand.
Or corn and a cow turning into something else. So you can look at it either way.
Yeah, so Mama Rochi has asked me to basically plug my page. So if you are not a member or if you are not friends with Mrs. Bearded Buds, certainly go do that. And then we do have a Buds and Suds
By
Facebook.
Mrs. Bearded Buds.
Yes, Buds and Suds by Mrs. Bearded Buds Facebook page group as well. That is, I believe that's private.
It is private.
Yep. So you'll just have to send a request. I do ask that you fill out the questions that get you in a lot quicker. Otherwise, your request might sit there for a little bit.
Right. Yeah, take 3 seconds, fill out the questions, and do it right, people.
Yes.
And just so everybody knows, just because there's always that question, all of Mrs. Bearded Buds' products are infused. Without asking, it's infused. If you would like to special order whether any of her products, but you would like them to be infused with CBD, you have to state that.
Yes.
So that's one. So if you reach out to her about something that she has, but you are looking for it in CBD, that is what you need to make sure to say.
They are available both ways, but more specifically, the CBD you do have to specify, so I know for sure.
Beautiful, beautiful, great information. How does that make you feel, Kate?
Good.
Good.
All right. So you said you're gonna be coming back here in about 10-15 minutes. Are you gonna be back on YouTube?
Yes, we will be back on YouTube. Like I said, give us 10-15 minutes to take care of a couple necessary tasks, and we will be back up. So
You gotta pee?
not necessarily.
Sounds good. I got another one rolled already.
Yeah, roll up, pack up, do your business, grab snacks, and we'll see you back in 10. And as always, peace,
I'm not ready. I'm
love,
not ready.
and good vibes.
Throw smiles and do better.